Hello, hello, good morning. Welcome to the stream this lovely, lovely Tuesday morning. So you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I would say so. Let's see if I can find the stream. It just came up on my phone here. That looks good. I always like to put it on the tablet because it's a little bit easier to see the chat. There. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so what has happened in the last? Well, I guess the last time we streamed was Saturday night. So I didn't play a whole lot. I got some stuff yesterday. So we filled in up to this rail line. That's good. That's good. We got a little like self-sufficient area. You know, the self-sufficient zoning. Looks nice. Kind of once again off the road. We do have some room. We could put like a little bit of office or something, kind of like in between, if we wanted to. We need the jobs. Got a little mid-century modern spot right here. Yeah, once again, kind of looks good, and you can see we're kind of continuing the biking all the way down here, connecting into here, connecting in here. I was going to run biking along the highway, but I had the road. These roads are working just fine, so this is used as. And of course, we have the bus. It's bussing along. It's actually doing pretty good. Moving a decent amount of folks now. Now we're filling in the area. So that's good. We have a little spot here we can do. And that'll be nice because this road's connecting the whole thing, so that's cool. And then we can just do like pop in another little like development if we like to do that. And maybe we will. Maybe we'll do maybe we'll continue the same type of zoning if we want to be a little bit lazy about it, I guess. And then popped in like a little service spot. And nothing fancy. That's one of the malls. Looks like a little strip mall. This is pretty popular, huh? A lot of cars parked there. That's good. Popped in a little park. Added some gates. Nice thing about the city park gate. The city park. Yeah, I guess it's the gate. Like the main gate, we'll call it. They have the main gate. It's a little bit bigger, and then they have like kind of like the not so main gate. It looks like all the other gates. And they're pretty small. So we started the park here. Just put a little, that's not amusement park. Yeah, amusement park fence around it. And maybe we'll do some detailing today in this area. Could be nice. And think about what else we want to do because I actually expanded out the park. Let's see if we see it. Yeah. You see it's level 2, Victoria Gardens. So maybe we can add a couple more park life assets in here. We'll see. We gotta have the population for it too. Don't forget. So we'll see how it goes. But that way, this park can kind of like cover all this area or something. Maybe it'll even cover some of this as we expand. Maybe we'll have some stuff in here. We'll put more of the climbing frames and stuff in. Let's see. I think that's about it. I'm trying to think if there's anything really else that happened. I think transit's about the same. And maybe we'll start thinking about transit again. Well, what I wanted to talk about, this question came up a lot. Like at least 3 times, if not 4 or 5 times over the weekend on Facebook. And the question revolved around highways. So I titled this, do we need a highway? Because you don't in the game at all. You don't have any highways at all. I'm going to explain to you how this game works relatively quickly. And talk to you about what you're doing with your highway and why it may be impacting traffic in a positive or negative way. So the question came along. So one of the main questions was, can you show me your highway network so I can see how to make highways? Or I made all these highways everywhere, and now my traffic I can get above 70% or 60%. Or what do I need to do on my highway? Things along that line. So the game, you need to understand how the game works first. The game is going to determine how people get where they're going to get by pathfinding. Pathfinder is going to say, what is the fastest, shortest route from A to B for this particular person or this particular piece of good or this particular service that's traveling, okay? The fastest route between A and B. Fastest, shortest route, I'll say. I'm not sure which one I prioritize, is shortness or fastness. I thought it was fastness, but I always see conflicting stories. So let's assume fastest, shortest. If it's much, much shorter but slow, they might take it. If it's much, much faster but long, they might take it. It just depends. And it might be a coin toss, who knows. But that's the general concept. So what you're doing with a highway. So when you're building road infrastructure, like a highway, you are telling the game, prioritize driving. Because driving, which we do on roads, is the shortest, fastest, or fastest, shortest way from A to B. So when you have highways everywhere, people will drive. The problem with that, and this is also real world, this works in the real world as it works in this game. I mean, this, it's the game's not perfectly simulated real world, right? But it's pretty, it's decent. The concepts are the same, we'll say, in the real world, in real city design, and also in the game. So, like I said, if you build a lot of highways, people will drive. The problem with that is cars are the least efficient mode of transit in terms of moving people and the amount of space they take up. Hopefully that makes sense. So when you're in a car by yourself and it takes up, 8 feet by 12 feet or 15 feet, whatever the dimensions of a typical car is, that takes up more space. You can get fewer people in that car for that same amount of space as you can if they're walking, if they're biking, if they're taking a bus, if they're taking a tram, if they're taking a train. I guess if they're taking a plane, if they're taking a boat, I don't know. Any mode of transit. The passenger car is the worst in terms of efficiency when you look at space used by the number of occupants that are taking that mode of transit. Okay? So when you prioritize roads, as we do in the United States and Canada, and in many parts of the world, you have a lot of traffic problems because people will drive, because it's the most convenient way to go to get from A to B, but it's also the least efficient way for people to get A to B. That makes sense. So in game, the more highways you build, the more traffic problems you're going to have. But it's also going to be probably going to give you the best, how do I phrase this? The best service coverage, if that makes sense. Not necessarily like land value, but since services drive everywhere, because we don't have an ability to lock the services in a certain area and say, hey, paint around this area and say all the services stick to this area. They drive everywhere. A service across the map can, a recycle facility way the hell down at that end of the map can actually send a recycle truck all the way to the other end of the map. Highways do help, let's say, your services. So it's a kind of a catch-22. So just be careful with highways. You can see in my highways actually slow them down. But I've also done something a little unorthodox in that I've built like these service roads. And when you use the PMP paths, services can drive on PMP paths, except for garbage. I hate that garbage can't use that. I wish they just allowed garbage to do it, and it would solve all our problems actually. But you can see we got a police car on the left and a hearse on the right, and they have a high-speed road that cuts through this whole entire map on this side. Pretty much goes the whole length of the map on this north side, if you want to call it. They don't even use the highway. Back to the modes of transit. So if you prioritize rail, if you prioritize biking, if you prioritize bus routes, like a bus route like this, they'll use that route. And once again, it works in real life. If you make a different mode of transit other than your roads, your cars, more convenient, It's faster to take the bike. Or there's no parking downtown, so it's a pain to drive, or you got to pay for parking to go downtown. So you don't want to drive downtown. You want to take the train, or whatever. Or the train is faster because it takes a more direct route, and actually trains are faster than driving because they can go faster. Then people will take the train if you give people little shortcuts. Like these has all kinds of shortcuts. These little shortcuts here, here. That's the little shortcuts here. Kind of a shortcut here. People will bike and use that, right? They'll use that. That's every person on a bike, every person walking around, every person in a bus is one less person in one of these things. That takes up the most amount of space. So I don't want to say challenge you to a duel to the death or anything like that, but I just want to point out that you don't need highways. They can help with services. So like I said, it can be tougher on services if they don't have a kind of a fast way to get around. I really don't know how the game works when it decides what service to use where, because it doesn't seem like it has a plan. But if you have a lot of traffic, adding roads may not be the solution. Adding highways may not be the solution. You may be inducing demand for driving, and there's a concept called induced demand. Maybe what you need to do is add a rail line and make the rail line more convenient to drive, faster than driving. Even if the rail line is parallel to the highway, like kind of like this one is, it's still going to be preferred because I think the track is like 115 miles an hour, 120. Well, it's like a weird, goofy number. I might even say it down here on one of these pieces of track. Let's see. Now it says it on the viaduct track. That gives you a glimpse of how fast track is. Here it is here. 136 miles per hour, 220 kilometers per hour. Now I don't know what number that is when you look at like these roads, because these roads don't have units. So they just say 50. So that's 50, I don't know, 50 rolling around on the floor per second. I don't know. There's no unit. We can assume that that's 50. I would say a road like that in the United States is probably going to be like 40, 45 miles an hour. So maybe that's kilometers. It could be 50 though, miles per hour. You just pick a unit that you like and stick with it. But the point being there is highways are 100. That's 80. Highways are 100, so the rails are faster. 136, so, or 200 and something. So the train is faster. Even so, if it's parallel with the highway, it'll take a good chunk of the highway traffic, even though it's the same route. The train is faster. If you make the train route even faster than the highway, then the train will even gobble up more people. All right, that's it. So do you need highways? No, not really. I built a whole city without highways. It's actually on this map. I turned the original highway into a 4-lane road. It only had highway roads where the interchanges are. The nice thing about the highway roads for interchanges is it separates the traffic so they can't do goofy stuff, because once again we can't control these lane arrows. So when this is the 4-lane road, they can like do goofy stuff like this, on this road, or just do weird stuff. I might have an example, because they have access to like both sides of the road, so it's nice to split it off. But I think on the last one, like basically all of this dual lane, due to our directional highway stuff we see here, I made it just a 4-lane road the whole way, and it was fine. Traffic was fine. It was really fine, and services were fine. Although I had 25 tiles open. I was only 9. It was before remastered, so maybe it would have been an issue then. Alright, I hope that helps you. So prioritize what you want them to use. Make that convenient in the real world and in the game, and they will use that. Prioritize biking, make it short, quick, and encourage biking policy. Most people bike, which is what they're doing in my city probably. And then you won't have any traffic at all. Your traffic will be, I don't know what mine is. Who cares really? 91% of 78,000 people, and it'll probably won't drop below 85 as my prediction for the whole game. Alright, detailing next. Let's see. I think sideways. I can see anything. Alright, so maybe we'll do a little something in here. I like to click on these things. Let's see, we got 40 and 30. So a good amount of people at these things. Which means to me, you know, our people are hungry for entertainment, we'll say. Which means I can add some more without worrying about causing issues. So this is pretty high. And then I guess we can talk about that really quick. So the blue bar is pegged to the far right for me. It will, which hopefully shall always be that way. You want it to be at least 50% at all times. You don't want to go below that. The main reason is, I've mentioned this before, your commercial areas. They say they share the same pool of, we'll say, customers, of people that need entertainment as your unique buildings. So something like this, and your leisure-y things like your parks and stuff. So if like you know, say I have 78,000 people, and maybe some old folks can't get out of the house. So say maybe 60,000 people are like my pool. Well, maybe it's 85,000 because maybe who knows? I'm getting 10,000 from tourists. We could look, but who cares? Because you get tourists. Tourists are good at attractive things. You go shopping. So whatever the number may be, say it's 80,000. Who cares what the numbers are? But the point being is that 80,000 is distributed. Usually evenly distributed, actually. I don't think they have a preference. I think there's some policies that can make you give you a preference, like I prefer parks. I prefer unique buildings and stuff like that. I think those policies exist. I don't know if they bounce off of also commercial. It just might play between parks and unique buildings. The point being is there's 80,000 people want to go places, however many it is, and we have 75 here, we'll say, which means that 75,000 people that aren't going to go to our commercial area, 75 people, not 1,000, that aren't going to go to our commercial areas. And we don't know what the commercial areas, we have no clue how many people are going here, 100, who knows? There's no numbers to tell us. It'd be cool if it did. So we have an idea of how much when you zone something, you impact those numbers, but who's going to give us that information, I guess. Same thing here. It's like 115. This is almost 400, right? So you just got to be careful. If you're starting to see a lot of not enough customers, just a little green dude symbol, that means you have you're out of balance here and there. So you either have too much leisure, too many unique buildings, or too much commercial. To change that, you have to either increase the number of people, increase your pool, say from 80 to 100, because now more people can go there. Remove some leisure, because then fewer people will be going to leisure, or there'll be less options for them, we'll say, or reduce your amount of commercial. Once again, less options. I tend to reduce the commercial, because in the commercial, they also drive industry as far as like trucks driving all over the place. So have less trucks driving all over the place. They can just export and they can put it on rail and ship it out of the town. So I mean, still have industry. You just export it. That's easy. Instead of having trucks drive all around my city, they just drive to the train station, train choo-choos them out the city. That's the way to do it. If you're asking me, in my opinion, that's the way to do it, my friend. Just put it on a train. Put it on a train. Choo-choo it out to town. See anything else? Oh, I love this color, this roof. That's nice. It looks new to me. Alright, so detailing or something. I think we should do something. Yeah, let's do something here. Something real quick and easy. Let's throw in some trees with some coverage stuff. And then maybe we'll do a quick little zoning. That's it. Coverage stuff is in here, right? It's in the front. That's right. So I couldn't find it. I went to the back. So yeah, it is here. So there's a thing here. There it is. So we want to do something like Maybe something like this. Maybe put a little fountain in there. Try to line them up. Kind of close. It's a little not quite even, but I suck at being even, I guess. We go here. We put a couple little stands in. Why not? Take some of these little dudes. Make sure we're facing the right way. At the front, at the back. We'll do like a stand here, or a little road right there. All right. Like this. So I just plopped down a piece of concrete. If you're wondering, like, how did I get that concrete look? There's concrete in the good enough. And then maybe we'll put the light in. I'll put this light in. I like this light. It's really bright too. It's nice. Oh, we can't put lights on here, huh? Oh, what a ball buster that is. I can put props, but no lights. What about the lights that are props? How's that sound? Probably the same result, huh? Oh, you suck. Bang, drop the ball on that one, Skylines. And that shit's crooked as can be. Oh well. That shit is crooked. Oh, brother. Maybe we should fix that. I don't know what the hell I was doing there. Come on, NBC. You open your eyes. It's only 5 in the morning. What the hell? That was okay. That still looks fine. I guess because I straightened it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, leave it alone. And maybe we'll throw in some trees in here or something. Maybe a couple of pretty trees. Why not? Like this. Maybe like a couple like oh, I like these trees too. They're pretty. Okay, it's there. Okay, that's true. That's good. That's nice. Sure. And then I put this down here. There's a road in here somewhere. Yeah, you can kind of see it with the lights. So that's cool. So maybe we'll just do a couple benches. Maybe some nice trees here too. Let's do a different tree. Maybe we'll do like a tree like this. Maybe we should do it last, so I can actually see what I'm doing first. It's better to see than to not see. Can you see that? Oh, you can. Huh, okay. Maybe we can do something like this. Oh, I won't be able to put them trees down. Oh, is that true? That's true. We just had to click on it, so why not? You know? And we can do something like this. Put one right about here. Put one around this way. That'd be sweet if we could put like a light in between these chairs, but we can't because apparently you can't put lights on concrete. It's okay though. I mean, whatever. I wish you could overlap stuff in this game. You know. That looks a little weird, doesn't it? Huh? There you go. Oh, can't do it there. Oh, well, that was a problem. Well, that's that. We can maybe move this one. Well, darn it. Darn it, that's gonna bother me. It's like one extra one. I have to blow this thing up. I really don't want to blow that up. I can't find the cursor. Just want to blow this thing up? No. Alright, I'll cover up with a tray. Forget about it. Try to think about it while I'm sleeping. Try to get to bed. That's okay. It's underneath the power line, right? Yeah, you can't see it. Hopefully. There you go. And we got some of these trees in here, so let's put some of them in there just to kind of extend the park a little bit. You wanna be me? I just wanna be you too. Really? It should be a nice walkway. Sure. We'll do some decorative stuff there. Yeah. We'll continue to expand this stuff. So it looks like parking needs to go. We'll throw in a couple in here. Little itty bitty ones, maybe. Around it. Should be nice. Can't go here? Why can't we go here? Is this where it is? Oh, it is. It is where it is. Okay. I stand corrected. Well, I guess I'm shitting. But you get my point. Alright, so we can do like a little, nice little walkway here, maybe. That may be nice. Yeah, so should we do like a shade? Some shaded tree? I think some shade would be nice. So like, if you could do like a tree like this, you could do some shade. That would be nice. This is always a beautiful shade tree. And we have some of those over there, so maybe we'll use the U. I always use the U, but it's always a good tree. We have this tree. It also provides some good shade. It's a little bit different. You can't rotate trees for whatever reason. We have this tree. Provides good shade as well. A little bit low. That's a decent one. This tree doesn't really provide a lot of shade. Maybe we should use a tree. We have. I did put it over by the fountain, so that might work pretty good. I go like this. We get a little space between, so maybe we'll put a colorful tree in between. Kind of like that. That way we can see it. There you go. Fill in a couple of these spots if we can. Oh, that might be nice. That's getting a little shady. It's getting a little much, isn't it? That looks pretty. You can always add like a tree like this. Yeah, this purple one. We have some purple in here already, so maybe we do the purple one. The one with soot on it. Because, you know, we have to have soot on our trees, apparently. Come on, I know you can do it. I see it. Let's go smash the button. There you go. Button smashing time. This looks good. Do anything out here? Nah, I'm making an open field. You can play like frisbee or something. I'll take a quick little walk. So just hide that triangle. There you go. Park ranger here. My pink shirt on. Oh, that's nice. Might be a little bit too much shade. Yeah, maybe it's we live in a more is it temperate or hot? Whoa, got ran over. Live in a hot climate. Just got ran over by that mess on a bike. What the hell, bro? Or lady? Jeez. That is good. All right. So I think that's a nice little spot. There was a spot there that we didn't have anything to zone. I was gonna maybe put offices there, but you know what? It'd be nice to have a park. Victoria is up to 3. Because I added the trees. Trees do add attractiveness. Not a ton, but they do add attractiveness. It's nice. Alright, next, let's take a look at our services. So I was emptying, yep. I thought this would be done. Let's go ahead and get this one back in the mix. 1,300 there. And I might try something next city. If we could do it next city. With the death care. I might try not having hardly any crematoriums at all. I noticed something. Something dawned on me. Something struck me in the eyeball. And that is these things. You see where it says deceased stored? It's 0. So, what does that tell me? That tells me that this thing is not being challenged enough, we'll say. And when you empty a thing like this, you can see that it just sent them out. It usually belongs to here. He's going to send them all out. There's 4. There's 5. Right, you can watch where they're going to go, but hopefully they go right to, or right going to the crematorium over here. So they all just start storing the bodies. You know, so you have up to 200 this thing can store. I don't know what the processing rate is. My point being, but this thing only really gets storage. That's at 30 watts. So it only doesn't get that many bodies until you empty out the cemetery. So do you really need a lot of these? I don't think so. I think you could probably get away with like 6 cemeteries for every one of these things. And maybe you empty 2 of those 6 at a time, you know, roughly. Maybe even 8. Maybe you could do 8. So my point is that you could get away with a lot less crematoriums. Now, I mean, the convenience of the crematoriums is they actually collect the bodies and burn them. So you don't have to go through the hassle of emptying them. So, I mean, it's a convenience factor there. It's 19.3. That's just a truck. Kind of same thing with this thing. I'll go empty it real quick. Come back. $200. We can probably put this back to service. I don't have to check. I don't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. 1,500. 1,500. I thought I had one that was about 1,500. I'm just trying to remember. 1,300. 1,500. Maybe we'll do this one. Then we'll switch to the other ones. So I might try it in the city. Like maybe I'm gonna put like a couple, like in the city this size that we're in. Maybe like just put like 2 crematoriums in. The whole entire thing, and just put a bunch of cemeteries down, and just empty like 2 or 3 at a time, and see if I can get that number up like to close to 200. Like, what does it take to get that number? How many cemeteries do you need to empty to get this thing to 200? I don't know. I do not know, but I do want to know, because if it's like you need to empty like 4 at like one time. Well then, hell, let's do that. Alright. We need to put some stuff in here. Is there pollution here? I think there's pollution over to the right. Let's see if it's that bad. That's transit. That's more transit. Right here. Alright, so we can build like all up here. That'll be fine. Do we want to put in a couple? I'm thinking about putting some landfills in here. It's like an area that's away from like the citizens. It has access to a main road. You can kind of get down into here. It's not too bad. We could make it so they have access to the highway. It's an on-ramp, so they can leave quickly onto the highway. So that would be like a ramp here and a ramp here. Let's throw them up here. We could. I don't know. I can go here, I guess. I really wish the trash could take this road. It's just like super fast, man, for the services. Wish in one hand, I guess. Alright, so let's do some roads. We can do something like this, but maybe we'll make it more rectangular. Man. So maybe we'll do something like this. Maybe we'll just follow that road. We'll give it like, we can find a node that we like. It's like here. Now if I do that, maybe we ought to do it like a little farther apart. Because I don't think, if I do this, let's just say, I'm going to do like one segment, keep it two lengths apart. I can't get like another piece in here, right? I can without being on the... So you could go 2 roads deep. And you have a little bit of space. Maybe we did 1. Be better. It's 0. It's right on that one. So we can go like the one above the here. That's one of those. That happens. I gotta probably take off the angle. If I get the angles I want. It's like not quite right. Let's do this. Good enough, I guess. Do we want it to be this tight? Let's see. Nah, I don't want it to be that tight. So let's make it bigger across. So we make it like that in the middle. That's fine. And we can have a couple that poke up sideways. That works just fine. We might get in the beginning of the pollution. Just gotta be careful. Yeah, something like that. And then we can put a couple like go upwards. Maybe same thing here. Let's go like in the middle-ish. What are you doing? Who knows what the hell you're doing? Why are you doing that? Can't you just go where I want you to go? No? Okay. Just asking. If you could be gonna do a solid, but nah, I cannot do a solid. Alright. Well, fair enough. What do I know? Sure. And then we'll do like maybe one of these kind of deals where we put it like 2 roads in the middle-ish. Oh, we're on a hill here, huh? I can see it. That's good. Right here. Pick roughly in the middle. Eyeball it. That's about right. That. And if we wanted to put like a little capacitor here, we could. We could leave it alone. Have this stick out a little bit more. Like that. Yeah, why not? And this one I don't. Maybe we won't do that. Maybe with this one we'll. It's a bit different. Maybe we'll do a zigzag through here. Let's look at the terrain. It's always a good way. So we have a little bit of a, we can go like this. We don't have a road that goes like this. If we want to do that, we can do this. That. 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 So I see exactly what we're going to do. It's a little bit crazy, but we're going to do it. It's going to kind of go like this. Sure. It's not quite what I need, is it? Maybe. Kind of want to go like this. Oh. Not much curves that went there. Not quite where I'm following, but it's good enough. Yeah, something like that, it's fine. Maybe just do this. That's good. We have a road that goes like this. Go off in here. Like this. Sure. Right there. That's good enough. Come here, you. Where are you at, boss? Over here. Alright. Right there, you say? Okay. And this can kind of follow this a little bit. Come here. Sure, why not? I like it. I'm sure we'll hit that node. Something like that. Flatten these out. It's a little close here, but we don't have that zone there, I guess. And do we want to put roads in there, in the middle? Oh, we can just put trees there. Like a little road that goes like that, maybe. Something that goes like this. Let's see how this looks. So if we picked like 2 or something, we just kind of went around. Can we go around? Sure. We'll roll with that. Turn off the street lights. That one's off. Sweet. That one's good. Sure. Why not? Anything we need to turn off? As far as like the zoning? Yeah, we're good there. That's good there. That's good here. Okay. Anything we need to change as far as roadways? Well, we got regular roads here, regular roads here, regular roads there. So maybe we'll do something different with the road. Maybe we can make these European roads. And we could do biking here on this road. Maybe we will. Yeah, we have the biking here. Do we really want to have the biking there? Do we really want that? I guess we could. I don't know. And then you can bike to, I don't like this weird like piece. Let's just do this. Let's go like this. We're on that one. We need to be on this one. And that way we can go to the bus stop. Is there a bus stop here? There is. And then we can put a little walking path here to here. And then people can just go there to there. And then we could even put like something here to here. So we could do something like this, I guess. Like this. And then they can bike to there. Do we want to be able to cross here into here? We have the biking here, right? And it does connect here. So you can bike across here and kind of get on this little, get down into here if you needed to bike somewhere. So the biking kind of goes from, we'll say from here, it goes down here. Because this bus stop, I don't know if it's really necessary to bike from here to here. But hey, it was already there. So who am I to ruffle the feathers? Here. Maybe we have some biking along here. Are they go underwater? Would they bike underwater? Oh, that probably would. They probably would. And you could put like some biking across here into here, and there's nothing up into here. So maybe one episode we'll work on the biking a little bit more. But that looks good. So I thought I'd just be a little bit lazy and just kind of just do this. I wish we had more variety in buildings. But wish in one hand. Is that the saying? Wish in one hand, something else in the other hand? See which one fills up first? Something like that. Alright, that looks right. Okay, so let's do some zoning. I don't know how we're doing on unemployment stuff. I haven't really been paying attention. 7%, so we're getting up there. So we'll have to give people jobs at some point. You're on fire? What did you stop working for? Burned down. You burned down, did you? Really? You burned down. So I have a fire. I have a helicopter right here, man. They couldn't make it to you in time? Why did the helicopter make it there? Do I not have a fire in here? Let's take a look. Fire coverage? Fire is here. I have a helicopter, bro. Why did the helicopter come save you? The helicopter's not that far. Maybe it is a little far. You don't have any fire coverage at all. What's going on here? My power plant can burn now, huh? No. There's a fire station right here. I know you gotta go around a little ways. This is the helicopter pad. So I guess it could be kind of far. I don't know. I feel like it could make it in time. No? And there's no fire station? There's a fire station right here. Drive right here. Boom. Done. I know why. The fire truck from over here was probably trying to put it out. This is why I wish we could change the buildings. Well, what do you mean change the buildings? Well, you know, you spend 20 years, you know, making things historical to try to get buildings like that, only for them to burn down. Because they send their freaking fire truck from across the map. They gotta do it again. It'd be easier if I could just change them. Alright, let's do this. Sure, let's get some bigger ones. Maybe we'll fill them in. We do need power. Where does the power go? I think that power here, we should get there, right? Maybe here. I was just gonna leave a little space there. Maybe like chop this down a little bit. Maybe this we can just do like this. Maybe we'll do like something a little different here. This is a 5 block. I think that's something. We could do that. No, let's not do that. Let's do like this. Why not? Let's change different buildings in here. Change the shape. Maybe we'll just leave that alone. They don't have power. Of course not. So I guess we gotta design this one here. That should bring power from there. We can make these bigger buildings. I guess we could here. I guess we go back to doing what we were going to do. So kind of like this, this, like this. I'll leave that open. Maybe we'll do 2 twos there. Sure. Do we not have power still? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Do we gotta do this one? Do we gotta just move the power line over just like a nudge? Have more power. Go out a little bit farther. Now we gotta start down here. Jesus, man. Alright, so we can just do this then. I like put this here. Get rid of these stuff. Alright, they're right here. The very edge. That should be good. Maybe we'll get rid of this one. That can be a duplex. Let's see what else. Keep some of these. Preserve some variety. Power. You'll get power in a minute. When these come in, they should be able to jump the power grid over to you. Probably not. Nah, you're good. Stop complaining. Oh, they did. Okay, good. Let's see. Now, are we on a hill? Let's just see if it's going to tear up the ground. That's pretty flat. I'd say it's pretty flat, so we can do something like this. We'll do like every other block here. And we'll double it up here. Some wood lots in here. Maybe we'll put some in-betweeners. Water? Oh, well. Well then. Okay. I thought I had ran water the whole entire area. Boy, was I mistaken. Sorry, folks. I'm getting the plumbing in right now. Should make me happy. It's always a great debate. I don't know why. So, I'll give you a reason to not like City Planner plays. No, I'm just kidding. I like him. It's fine. I think he's actually really good. So, but he started this nonsense about the pipes under the roads. Works great on PC. Not so good on console. Well, why do you say that? Well, on PC, you can manipulate some of the limits. I think you can actually adjust the node limit. There might be a mod to change the limits. So, the game tracks all the nodes. That's all these like little segments, these little circles, connection points. But if you run, so a long straight one is going to have a lot less nodes than something that does this. And it goes on underneath the roads and turns and does all kinds of goofy stuff. Now, probably not a big deal if you build a grid system, because then you can just run like straight ones underneath the roads. But if you, you build like goofy like lanes like this, you're trying to follow roads and you're doing like this. Like this and this and this and this and this. Well, you just created one. You create all these nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. One extra node. And this is a little example, right? Now, Matt, now multiply that by infinity. Oh, what does Joe Black say? I forget what he said, Joe Black. Like, multiply it by infinity and something to the depths of something, and you will barely have a glimpse of an understanding of what I'm saying. Basically that. You multiply that by the whole entire city, you're going to have a lot more nodes on your water lines. Right? Which means it might hit the node limit higher, or sooner. And it might have issues. So my suggestion would be to, I probably shouldn't even have these ones here. These ones in the middle. I should probably just have like one that goes down the one whole thing. And then like a bunch just go like that, and it's good to the end. And eliminate nodes. Or if you're maybe running into a node problem, you can delete some of these pipes. Maybe that'll fix it. So just keep that in mind. The more nodes you make, the more you're going to break the game. And to get around that is to make it like a grid underneath the soil, I guess. Do it my way. Not City Planner's way, I guess is the simplest way to put it. Or do whatever you want and see what happens. And if you have a problem, switch it from one way to the other. That works too. I'm going to make a couple historical so they're different. I just can't remember which ones I did. So I've only done like 2. That's enough. Let's see what else we want to do. Something burnt down over here. Oh no, it's just that simple. It looks like something burnt down. Let's check in the city. Looks okay. Looks okay. Looks okay. Looks okay. I guess we need to do some detailing up here. Maybe we'll do it instant finish this campus off. Alright, yeah. Okay. Where are we? Here, and here, and here. See how easily I get lost. Let's do this. Oh. Alright, so it's good song. I guess we should, now that people live here. So we'll do like a walking path, I guess. I tend to use this walking path just because it conforms to the ground. This one, these ones here are nice. I mean, we can use one. Use the zoo one. It's just they tend to flatten the land. You know? I'll do this. Oh, come on, buddy. You want me to go there? You go here. I need to do that goofy nonsense there. I guess what we'll have to do is do this. No, I want that one. That's the only one I want. Go up right here. I need to get rid of this. This is messing me up. Oh, let's make it straight. Why not? It'll be easy that way. Let's start them off. Ah, you don't need guides. Overrated. There you go. I'm sure. I like this one tree. It's pretty sure. I have a tall tree. I get a little ridiculous. Yeah, go for it. Well, then we can use this tree. They're not quite as tall. People on sidewalks biking around. You use a policy, you can tell them not to bike on the sidewalk. They're walking. I said, forget this biking thing, we're gonna walk. Transit, transit, transit. So we do have a bus in here. Okay. I thought about putting a school bus in. That's what I want to look at. We have the bus that goes through here, so it's cutting through pretty good. Do we want? I thought maybe in here. I don't know how the roads are gonna work. I don't feel like the roads are gonna be that continuous beside it together. And you kind of have like a bus that goes like this. Like almost like a, you know, and then like it can be like a bus, like a school bus, and kind of go like this, and then like go around here, this. Or maybe we could have a bus that does a loop. I don't know about that either. 'Cause we have the biking. You know what? Maybe there's just no transit out here because you know what? You live out in the sticks, and we can't. Not putting a bus out here is not economical for anybody. And you don't want high taxes, and I don't want to spend a lot of money on trying to bus like 10 people around. So guess what? You're gonna have to drive. As sad as it may sound, that is sometimes the way it has to be. So I'm sorry. The city is sorry for any inconvenience. But that is the way. Sure. I don't know what this is gonna do, but we're gonna do it. You know what? We have too deep, so let's make them too deep. Oop. I never did this with self-sufficient. I'm gonna try it. We can't zone here. Oh no, it's on this side. It looks like it is. I can't. It's hard to tell if it's. I think it's on this road below us. Bunch of little houses in back here. Little bitty houses. And most of this is, I think, filled in as much as we want. I want it to be filled in. So let's do a little touch up on the terrain. Yeah, sometimes it's just nice to just kind of give little up taps. Fill in some holes like that. Scoot some stuff back. This is a real little detail-y type stuff here. Land look decent enough. I'm gonna cover with trees. Maybe we'll do different trees here. Yeah, the trees that these guys come with. We probably should have did that here. We could still can. Maybe we will. You know what? Maybe we will. I mean, we can erase it. It's not that hard to do. You want to have a little area with different trees? Because these buildings come with different trees. They come with the, they call it the green tree? Is it the green tree? Is this tree here? Ah, the green tree. I knew something. Another one like Corsican pine. Corsican pine. Been playing this game too long. Sugar maple's that one. I was like, which one's that one? And the yellow. Like these kind of like these three. And then these colorful ones seem to come with, yeah, these guys. So maybe we'll throw those in instead. And then we'll change this one to do the same. So we'll pause the game. I need to see in my circle. Let's delete them all with the square button. Sorry. And that way, maybe, you know, just looks a little different. I'm trying to delete my tree work over here. And it might just stand out a little bit more and make it like, oh, okay. That's an area over here that's a little different. Catch your eye a little. My politics, I don't know if they give any kind of land value or anything of making people happy, so I don't want to make people sad. I have them like leave. I know it affects the park, so have it more, you know. So we'll throw in some trees like this. Make it a little bit more intense so it can go a little faster. We can go up against the road if we want to. So low, so we can go underneath the line. That, and then we'll throw in some these bad boys. A lot of them in here. I do have it on high intensity. It's like ready to roll. That's a little weird. Throw in a couple of these. Oh, game's auto saving. Oh geez, they really lump up the area, don't they? All right. And then we'll do a couple along here. We'll make this nice and pretty. And then that'll be for another day. Let's see. That looks okay. These poor other Corsican pines are kind of buried in here, but hey, whatever. And maybe we'll throw in a couple of these. We'll lower the intensity just a little bit. Go like that. Maybe a couple of these ones. A couple colorful spots. And then maybe a couple bushes. Like these. I don't know. Just to kind of cover up some areas, I guess. I'm in my park. Maybe we'll throw in more Corsican pines. Get some of these areas that we got like nobody hanging out with them. Oh, it does have some offices in here. Well, we'll see. So it might be erasing those trees shortly. So any like these spots where there's like not really any trees. That's okay. It's definitely dark. And we're gonna do the same thing over here. So it's gonna be even darker. Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna run the game again because I don't know if that did anything consequential. Didn't seem like it did. Shouldn't. Now we gotta put houses here. So well, we can put them in and then erase some of them, I guess. I have pollution here. I did that over here. Game, man. I don't know what the hell's going on. It went away? It finally went away? I'm not sure. It looks like it went away. There was a spot in here for the longest time. I didn't put a lot of trees in here because, was it this one or was it over here? No, it was in this area. I put them down there, the trees were dying. I was like, what the hell? There's no pollution. There's never ever been pollution here. Well, according to the game, there's some pollution there somewhere, hiding. It didn't show up on any map or nothing. You can see it here. The trees are getting like that, like sickly color. What is going on? I don't know. Good luck. Alright, so we'll put some of these in. A couple of these ones in this time. That's okay. Probably liked what I had better before, but whatever. I'm gonna put some houses there. Maybe we'll do something with this line. Direct decorate it later. We'll get rid of some of these trees on the power. Well, yeah, sure. Then I don't know. We have the ability to zone some stuff in here. Still space. In which case we can just work up these like this. Just to kind of give a barrier, natural barrier. So again, just gonna put these through here. So we want some kind of game match. So everyone get a smiley face. Matches the houses. That's kind of good. And then we want to do like this. Is there a bus stop up here? Like, why are you people walking down here? So you can walk here. I see you walking. I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. Where are those people going? I see a lot of people going over here. Why are you going the long way? I want to see something. So they came off here fine. So are you not going around this way? I don't know. I just want to make sure I'm not getting on the bus and walking all the way along here. To then go here. Maybe these people are just going there? See, like, watch them. Go down. Down is down. No? Left, right? Down is not down. I don't know. I can't go. Going home. Alright. I can't go to that middle one. So. Going to trampoline park. Okay. So follow this person for a second. See what they do. They walk rather erratically. Just stay on the pavement, man. On the sidewalk. Nah. Oh, we can look at the path, I guess. Let's see if we can look at that. I can't do anything. Won't let me. Okay. Shoot. I can't hit any directions. Buttons to go down to where the little path thing is. Sounds good. That's my suspicion. PMP's broken. Yep. That kind of comes isn't for me. So. Why'd you do all that? Yeah, you guys saw that, right? Hopefully you saw it with your eyes. Now people can leave the PMP path. Just having trouble getting to it. So what if we just do this? Maybe we come from here. It's got to be a little bit. They should be able to cross here, right? Like this. Trees. Going around the long way. I don't know, something I'm gonna have to look at. What time is it? It's about time to go. What did we get done? Ran some roads, talked about some transit, filled in this area here. Not a whole lot. Did a little bit of detailing over here. Somewhere in this park. That was nice. And it looks like PMP is kind of not working. We followed some people that got off a bus here. And they walked here, they walked around here. And then they walked over here, to here. Instead of just going like here. So, not really sure what that's all about. I put this path in here. I'm going to watch it for a little bit and see if maybe, you know, once the path finally kind of recalculates, you know, maybe after the next couple buses, we could just like walk like this as opposed to just walking up here. And then I'm going to have to evaluate every place. Oh, there you go. I just did it. 2 people did it. Out of the horde of a dozen. We'll see. Well, thanks for watching. Hopefully you had a great time. I had a great time. I always have a great time. Until next time, I wish you the best in what you build. As always, have been building.